Hi Taurus, this is Eileen with your June 2020 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you've got an interesting combination of cards this month for June. What I'm getting from this is some of you will be moving on, that you have outgrown a situation. It might be a relationship, it might be a living arrangement or a work situation. You're going to be looking out over the horizon, making your choices for where you're going next. You've got the star here for guiding you to healing and love and prosperity. You've got the Chariot card, which is good for taking control of your life and moving forward, propelling yourself forward. So you've got, some interesting combinations of cards here. So to start with, you've got the Eight of Cups, and this is a general reading, so some cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. Eight of Cups, this is showing that you could be moving on from a situation that at one time served you well, but no longer. It's like you've outgrown it. So the cups typically do relate to the water signs, and they relate to the area of love and feelings and emotions and that sort of thing. So this could be talking about a relationship that at one time was pretty good for you, where you were enjoying yourself. Maybe you even had other friends around you and you were having a good time. And then at some point it lost its luster. You start looking at the person in a different way. It's kind of like you outgrew him, him or her or whoever. You outgrew that person. So you're ready to move on. Or for some, it could be a living arrangement that was going well at one time, and now it's like, okay, this is no longer fun. It's time for me to move on from this. And it could be a job situation, some kind of work that you've done that was good. The money was good. You were enjoying working with your coworkers, etc. But then you've gained a certain amount of experience, knowledge, wisdom, and now it's like you feel like, again, outgrowing it. So, and in the picture, you can see the person is not fearful. They're looking out over the horizon. The sun is coming up, and this is indicating there's better things out there on the horizon, and the person is just looking out and making their decision about where they're going next. So it's a calm, confident feeling. It's not a feeling of fear. And you do have that star card right underneath. The star wants to guide you to success and prosperity and healing for your life too. So that's good. You've got the Page of Cups here. The cups do relate, again, to the water signs. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And the Page of Cups is talking about some good news possibly that you might be receiving. This could be a birth announcement. You might find out somebody's having a baby, or somebody's getting married, or somebody's gotten engaged. It could be someone professing their love to you. Someone might be delivering some good news to you on a romantic level, on a level of love in some way, or affection. Now, sometimes this could be a person who's around you in the month of June. The pages usually represent young people, maybe someone in their 20s, maybe 30-ish. So if you're in that age bracket and single and looking, this could represent a new person that could be around you, who could be attracted to you and wanting to be friends to start with. But this person would not be pushy or anything like that. But they could be finding you interesting, intelligent, attractive, and, just wanting to get to know you better. And if nothing else, this could just be a nice friend. For some people, this might even represent if you've got kids of your own, like in this age bracket, that I get a good energy from this card. It's a good, positive, uplifting energy. And there's love here. There's feelings of love. So let's see. The next card you have is the Hanging. They call it Hanging Man in this deck, the Hanged Man. This could indicate a pause for you in the month of June, kind of like being in a holding period, a waiting period. Maybe you're waiting to move. Maybe you're relocating to another city or another home. You could be waiting, looking for a place, whether you're renting or buying or whatever, and just kind of waiting for things to move forward. And it's not a bad place to be. The person is hanging upside down, but they're not suffering. They're not having a bad time. This is a good opportunity to look at your options in your life and make decisions. See where you've been, where you are now, where are you going? Are you still on the path you want to be, or do you want to make some adjustments in your path? and make a few changes. You're not being rushed right now, and that's important, because when you're being rushed to make a decision, sometimes you make the wrong decision. It's good to have time to kind of explore all your options. Listen to your feelings. What are you feeling in your heart and soul for your path, rather than what somebody's been telling you that you should be wanting? Is that what you feel inside of yourself? This is a good opportunity to have that time to look at your options, make your choices, so that you know you're on the path you want to be in your life. So this is good. So next card you have is, and in some cases you're waiting on a job to open up, that type of thing too. It's just waiting and kind of being in a place of quiet at the moment. Next card you have is the Seven of Cups. And the cups, again, you got a lot of cups in here relating to feelings, romance, etc. Seven of Cups is talking about not seeing people or circumstances real clearly, that you might be a little dreamy. Like if you're single and you're looking at different people and wondering, I wonder if this person could be good for me, or that person. And if someone, like if somebody's good looking, you want to think they have good traits, good character traits, because you're attracted to them. You want to feel that hopefully that's a nice person. And in reality, maybe they are and maybe they're not. So the dreamy quality is kind of like, you may kind of allow yourself to believe things about people that are not necessarily true. So the advice of this card is to take your time and step back, be as realistic as you can, especially if you're meeting new people, getting acquainted with new people, to give yourself a chance to get better acquainted before you make any commitments or go too fast into a new relationship. I do feel that some of you are going to have some nice romantic relationships in the month of June from someone who really is very attracted to you and really wanting to give you their attention. That I do feel for some of you, Taurus, there will be real romance for you in the month of June. For others, it might be someone you're just having fun with, just maybe in a party atmosphere and just feeling festive and having a good time with and just enjoying yourself, or maybe taking a trip or something like that. Next card you have is the Chariot card. And the Chariot is a major arcana card. This Chariot is talking about you deciding where you want to go in your life, not letting others hold you back anymore. This is what's important, because the Chariot is saying that you have all the resources inside of yourself to get where you want to go in your life, to achieve your dreams, your goals. And you've got it. You've got it all going on for yourself already. And Taurus is a very strong sign. I always think of Taurus people as being very solid and strong, feet on the ground, laying their foundation little by little. And yeah, they can be stubborn, but that's okay. They don't want to make quick changes, or they don't want anybody telling them, pushing them, or telling them to do this or do that. So the Chariot card is saying, set your sights on your future. Where do you want to be? Never mind the chatter going on around you. You get focused. Make up your mind, because you've got everything inside of yourself to get to your destination. I do feel for some Taurus that there's someone you're waiting on. It's almost like you're distracted by someone. Somebody might even be telling you in some way or another that you're not capable of accomplishing this, whatever your dream is, like you can't do that on your own, or, oh, that's going to be too difficult, or you can't do that by yourself, whatever. And they're kind of distracting you. It's almost like you feel in your heart you can do this. And someone, even if they're not coming out and saying it to you, you can't do this, it's almost like, sometimes it's not what somebody says, it's how they say it. It's like they're withholding from giving you encouragement. Like they don't want to encourage you. I feel like whoever I'm tuning in for, this might just be one of you, it might be a few people with some scenario like this. That person is insecure inside of themselves. They may not believe they could accomplish their dreams or undertake whatever this is that you want to undertake, but you're prepared for it. I feel like you've totally got what you need to do this. You're very strong, you're capable, you're knowledgeable, you're intelligent. You can totally do this on your own. And somebody in your life who's close to you or been fairly close, they don't want to encourage you. It's like they're holding back. They're withholding. Almost like maybe they're not saying anything discouraging, but they're not encouraging you either. And there's silence on it, or they're, kind of not being real clear about their opinion about it. It's sending you the message that they're not confident in you doing this. I feel like it's because they don't want you to do this. They don't want to see you succeed this way. And it might be someone who acts like they care about you otherwise. I almost feel like this person's afraid of you moving on ahead without them in some way. So, but you got to do what you know you want to do in your life and that you're capable of, and other people just have to get adjusted to it. That's all. They need to just, that's not your problem. You you need to live your life for yourself and let other people adjust and get strong inside of themselves. I'm feeling the people who are doing that, person, whoever it is, they're not real strong inside of themselves and real confident inside of themselves. And they don't want to see you succeed, because it's almost like you're going to make them look even smaller or something like that than what they feel inside of themselves already. And the Star card you have, this is such a great card, another major arcana card. Star wants to guide you to success, to healing, to a good life that you deserve, to better times ahead. And you need to listen to your intuition. Your intuition can be sharper even with this Star card. I'm feeling like listen to your inner guidance. And I mean, that's always good advice, no matter what month of the year it is. I do feel for some Taurus that there have been things that have been holding you back, maybe in recent months. I mean, everybody's going through something, with all the economic things, different illness out there and whatever. There's a lot that's been going on, of course, and a lot of people have been home and everything at this time. But there may have even been some undercurrents before that, where you felt like maybe you got the rug pulled out from under you, or you couldn't quite get your footing. You couldn't quite get up and get going forward the way you wanted to. It's like you kept sliding backwards. And I'm just getting that sense for some Taurus. But it's like the Star wants to offer you that healing light to guide you to your best life. So, and it's even good if you haven't been feeling well or had different aches and pains. The Star is wanting to offer that kind of healing energy to your entire life, your body, everything. I do feel for some Taurus, you're going to be in a really nice romantic relationship in the month of June. Maybe you just got married, just got engaged. Maybe you're just moving in with someone you care about a lot. And I'm feeling for those of you that are just single and on your own, some of you are just going to be enjoying who you are and where you've gotten yourself to be, and feeling good about yourself, feeling alive, and feeling that joyfulness inside of just being appreciative of everything you have, which is really a good way to be, because when you do appreciate all the good you have, the universe delivers more for you to appreciate. Next card you have is Two of Wands. And wands typically relate to the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They represent work, career, action, progress. And so the Two of Wands is showing that you might be having a choice to make in the month of June. You're walking along your path, making decisions. This could have to do with something in the area of your work or career, or possibly a living arrangement even. I'm even feeling relationship issues, maybe choosing between two people. Who's the one you want to be in the relationship with? And maybe someone that's been kind of like reliable and been there, and you know all about them because you've known them a while, and they're not too exciting, but you know they're steady and reliable. And somebody else is kind of right around in your environment that you're attracted to, who seems a little more exciting and fun, and you're kind of weighing your options. Well, do I want to have more fun and excitement with someone I'm really attracted to, or do I want to go stick with what's known and what's solid and what's steady and all that sort of thing? It could also be the same thing in a work arrangement, a job situation, where maybe you've got one job you've been at and it's been real steady and everything, and there's another job that you feel like you could really enjoy yourself working in, and maybe it would even maybe you would be moving even to another location to work at that particular job. I do feel like if somebody's got a job situation like that, the strong, steady one is the better choice, okay? I'm feeling like with the relationship matter, I don't know. I'm kind of up in the air. For whoever's got the relationship situation, I'm feeling a little up in the air. Like maybe you don't want to stick with the slow and steady. Maybe you want to go with the more fun, exciting one that's really got your energy level up. And then for some Taurus, this could relate to a living arrangement. There might be two different or places to live, cities to live in, or something like that. Yeah, so it's a choice for you to make, and Taurus don't make decisions real fast, so you'll take your time and make the right choice for you anyway. Next card you have is the Moon card, another major arcana card. And the Moon, and it's right alongside this Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is about somebody trying to cheat you, steal from you in some way or another. Got the Five of Wands here, people being jealous and petty and argumentative and wanting to drag you in. The Moon is about somebody not giving you all the information about something. So this could be a business situation, like if you're thinking about making a purchase or entering into some kind of agreement, and they may not be giving you all the details. They might not be showing you the fine print. So do your research. I'm feeling some relationship matters. People that know you, people around you who might be jealous of you. They're being very petty, but I feel like they're jealous of your position, but you've worked hard to get wherever you are, to get what you have, how you get to live, whatever it is. They might look at you and feel like you have a nicer home, you have a nicer car, you got a better job, you got more money, maybe you're better looking than them. Whatever it is, they're very envious, very jealous, they're petty, small-minded people, and they're just complaining. They're griping about their own lives, and they're looking over at you and feeling like, oh, you just had it easy for some reason or another, almost like something just fell into your lap. Chances are you are where you are because you've worked hard for whatever you have. So, and I feel like you're kind of removed from these people. It could be people in your workplace. It could be neighbors. It could be some relatives, but it doesn't feel like people you've got to spend a lot of time around. So you're kind of removed from them that way, which is good. But also there could be other things. Just be on the lookout if you're doing any kind of business with anyone, or even it could be a relationship, but especially I'm thinking business, any kind of business deals you have going on for a purchase or signing paperwork. Do your research. Make sure you dig up the information. And if they're unwilling to give you all the information you need, look at that as a red flag and back up, back off. Next card, you have the Seven of Swords. That even ties in with this. Seven of Swords is someone wanting to cheat you in some way. Maybe it's in the workplace. Somebody might be talking behind your back, wanting to steal credit for work you did or ideas of yours. It could be, somebody literally wanting to steal something from you. Let's say if you have somebody come over to do some work at your house, watch them. Don't just turn your back and let them go do what they do. It could be, this could be relationship. This could be someone you've had some kind of friendship or personal relationship with who's been very dishonest with you and cheated, and they just live their life this way. So I'm feeling like you'll be able to kind of see through whoever this is, whoever has this energy around them by the end of June. And like I said, it's a general reading, so some people will have this Seven of Swords energy and others will not. And it's always good to keep your eyes open and pay attention to those around you, and don't just trust strangers and acquaintances too quickly. And, just be aware. And especially with it being next to that Moon card, indicating something going on behind the scenes, under the surface, that you're not being shown, when the moonlight doesn't shine and light up everything where you can see things as clearly. Then the last card, the Five of Wands, this is just pettiness. This could be in the workplace. It could even be your own relatives or acquaintances, friends, neighbors, people just arguing and being kind of petty and jealous of one another, so they might want to pull you into it. If you can avoid this situation, you're better off avoiding it. You have nothing to gain, but maybe get your day ruined or something. If you have to put in your 2 cents, do so, and then extricate yourself from it so you won't be bothered, because it's just something that's not worth your time or attention. Otherwise, you've got good cards with that Chariot card, the Star card. I see that Eight of Cups as being good because you're moving on to something better. And the Chariot, you've got so much strength in that Chariot card. I really like that. The star, such a healing energy there. Let's see. So it's important to focus on what makes you happy, what you're interested in for your life, and try to stay out of the fray with the negative, petty people, you know. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do, this is the Gilded Tarot by Marchetti that I've been using. I'm going to pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. So Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Taurus for the month of June? What's your message for Taurus for June? What is your message for Taurus? I'm going to give it one more shuffle and fan these out. What is your message for Taurus for the month of June? Okay, oh, wait a minute. Come back there. Okay. All right, this says synchronicity, showing two dolphins swimming over a lot of crystals there, like a bed of crystals. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Synchronicity, your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Okay, that's a good message. And next I'm going to pick one card from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid. Okay, Spirit Animals, what is your message for Taurus for the month of June? What's your message for Taurus for June? Ooh, I got to be careful. This is a big deck and the cards are kind of thick and they stick together and sometimes they start slipping out of my hands when I'm shuffling them. Okay, I'm going to give them one more shuffle and fan these out. Okay, Spirit Animals, what is your message for Taurus for the month of June? Okay. This is Stag Spirit. Take the lead. This ties in totally with the Chariot. The Chariot card. This is just more confirmation. Stag Spirit. Look at that creature's eyes and their nose. They're just so soulful. Take the lead. That's a great message because that's so important. Take the lead in your own life. And that it just totally ties in with the Chariot card. Okay, and then last but not least, I'll pick one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so angels, what is your message for Taurus for the month of June? What's your message for Taurus? What is your message for Taurus? I'm going to give it one more shuffle and then fan these out. Okay, what is your message for Taurus? Okay, let's fan these out. Okay, this is Angel Isabella. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Love it, Angel Isabella. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. And again, to me, this just ties in, once again, with the Chariot and the Star card, that Eight of Cups. It's just, it all ties in together. So, you know, if you got a couple of negative cards in there, I mean, what's new? It's always something you got to deal with that's not perfect. Okay, Taurus. Well, be sure and check your rising moon signs. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. And subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And have a wonderful June, and we'll talk again soon.